Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and the San Francisco 49ers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Toussaint there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And he gets him around 6 there. Mykel Williams there to haul him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He's going to run for it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buying some time left. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Fields gets it out right quick and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here. Fields throwing once more. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Nick Martin picks it off.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. The yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 36-yard line.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's a give inside to James. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
4 yards. And the 49er first down.
Here's James running right. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Escapes out to the left. And he managed what he can up to the 48. That was Tyleik Williams in on the play.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Yeah, you.
3rd down, give to Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate. But look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Yellow. Outside.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Yellow.
Third and long, Purdy. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. Angel.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Play action, Fields. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
They start the drive with Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
Watch out. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll go right side with Hall. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Nailed in by George Kittle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get set.
They give to Hall on the draw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
Purdy trying on 4th down. He's on target, Watkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
32-yard line.
Here's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. This one falls incomplete.
Fred, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro?
Here we go. Right.
Fields on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Get set. Get set.
And off on the pistol, it's James. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
To the air on 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Lions take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. Offense to the line fast.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Here we go. Angel, turn up. Right.
3rd and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
take over 1st
Run
and
it.
10 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Get set, get set.
Purdy on first down. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Outside, yellow. 118, yellow. Stop.
Purdy throwing here. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Catch made. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Screen here for Gibbs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here we go, son. Easy. Press. Watch right.
Fields now, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's got this at the 27. Across the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one out with Hall. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Play action now. Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On first down, it's Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Fields now on third. He rolls to his right. He's going to run for it. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So first down from the 41. There's a design run. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. And there's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Fields finds a seam down the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, son. Come on, son. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender comes away with it. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Interception.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that.
There he goes on the right side into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane that he took huge advantage of.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
First down throw for Fields. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Good. All right.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for an Austin first down. A gain of 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. All right.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He has tried quite a few kicks this time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up in great field position.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Money with James. Now he's past the 25. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Here's a give inside to James. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get set. Here we go.
They're going to try with the wideout. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. No loss, no loss. 3-9, right.
Here's Fields to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Chip clear.
Fields out of the gun. 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Man. Don't jump. Ready? 331, 330. You got a mini base. Line up. Right.
Now Fields again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
19 instruction. Hey, can. Go.
Throwing again. It's Fields. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy's going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Now run, James. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18, watch out.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He's managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's James running right. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
18, watch out. 21. Yellow. 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 Box, 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 box.
Third down, give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by a field goal. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hall gets it again on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go, 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Yellow. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Blue 58, blue 58, son. Tonight.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 222, 222. All right.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He finds a man, that's cut. And he's brought down. What a surprise with a double pass there. Gets him a first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Here we go, son. Tonight. Tonight.
Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. He only can get his yard here, Brian. It's going to be third down. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
2 on the play. And this
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Hey, go.
Another one for Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long. So the Lions get the win on the road.